Hey, hey, it's me, Harry T, and this is the Trop 40 Countdown for this week ending June 9th, 2019. Stay tuned all day for the finest in tropical Americana music as we count down the top 40 of tropical Americana and feature the best in this little genre that we are broadcasting live to you from the Florida Keys on Radio A1A 24/7, also simulcasting on Cruisin' Country Radio. Thank you to Chip Bell, our sponsor for this show and much of Radio A1A's programming, and his brand new book, Cuban Crime of Passion. Thank you to Michael Marinelli, our real estate conch who can make your dream come true of having your own piece of Florida Keys paradise. They're on the Real Estate Show every Monday at noon, live from our studios at the 81-mile marker Oceanside. Also, Catamaran Concerts Cruises with Eric Stone going down, way down in the Caribbean in July. Look on our website, radioa1a.com. Book it now. You will not be sorry. Also, that amazing book, Damn the Carnations, Full Speed Ahead, Mayor Gonzo Mays, the honorary mayor of Key West and the Florida Keys. Go on Amazon, get her book, get Chip's whole series, the Jake Sullivan series, and support all the folks that support Radio A1A and this program. Also, we can't go without mentioning the amazing folks at Monroe County Bail Bonds. Oh, yes, folks. Duval Street, when it calls your name and you can't quite answer and you're on your knees, these folks will come bail you out, get you back in a nice, warm, comfortable hotel room instead of the hotel that Sheriff Rick Ramsey mans down here. Well, it's time. We're going to start at number 40, go all the way to number 1. We are now broadcasting on YouTube, our A1A Media Network YouTube channel, so you can go there and find that live broadcast. You can see me waving at you right now on this camera. I also have set up another camera. Hello. The last part of this show, the final top 10, will be on Facebook Live and on all of our Facebook Live, our Facebook pages. Radio A1A TV, A1A Radio, A1A Music for the Road to Paradise group, the Trop 40 Countdown, the weekly Trop 40 Facebook page, all of those. You shouldn't miss this show anywhere. And by the way, you should not miss the best music in all the world, Tropical Americana, the Trop 40 Countdown, coming up right now. Our first song in the Trop 40 this week, all the way from the Tampa, St. Pete, Port Richey area of Florida, it is the Payton Monarch Ban. Let Me Take You Away.
Sun and a bottle of rum, but I'm not here to stay, 'cause I found a place where I can't be traced. No phone, no text, no way. There's a white sand beach and a blue ocean. Nothing to do, but it sounds like fun. Let me take you away today. We can't stay here no more. Going down to where my boat leaves from and sail to that distant shore. Let me take you away today. We can't stay here no more. We're going down to where my boat leaves from and sail to that distant shore. Some people say that it's running away, but I beg to disagree. Got talking white sand beach and the blue ocean. Nothing to do, but it sounds like fun. Well, let me take you away today. We can't stay here no more. Going down to where my boat leaves from and sail to that distant shore. Let me take you away today. We can't stay here no more. Going down to where my boat leaves from and sail to that distant shore. Let me take you away. Come go with me now. Come on. Are you with me now? To find us, gonna take a long, 'cause there's only one map, and X marks the spot. Oh, let me take you away today. Can't stay here no more. We're going down to where my boat leaves from and sail to that distant shore. Let me take you away today. Can't stay here no more. Going down to where my boat leaves from and sail to that distant shore. Let me take you away. Hey, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me take you away today. Can't stay here no more. Going down to where my boat leaves from and sail to that distant shore. Let me take you away today. We can't stay here
The amazing
no more.
Payton Monarch Ban. Let me take you away. That's number 40 in our top 40. Number 39, this week's Flock of Parrot Heads. Gary James Miller, Moeller. This is this week's 39th ranked song for June the 9th, 2018.
At my favorite bar, riding the rail. Lost my summer gig, girlfriend bailed. Started watching a boat in the harbor, getting ready to sail. Thought I should find out where it's bound. Sign on and leave this crazy town. Contemplated my future and ordered one more round. That's when a flock of parrot heads flew in. I partied so hard I grew up in. Played guitar, sang them buffet hymns. Woke up face down in the sand. Had a parrot sitting on my head. They thought like Bernie that I was dead. I got a bunch of brand new friends. I fly with the flock of parrot heads. La 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 la. They said we conga to trop rock tunes, zigzagging up and down the dunes. The line kept growing longer, passed out again, a little past noon. They held me up, poured me in a seat. I had these huge blisters on my feet. They said, get well soon, gonna party again next week. That's when a flock of parrot heads flew in. I partied so hard I grew up in. Played guitar, sang them buffet hymns. Woke up face down in the sand. Had a I've got a bunch of brand new friends. I fly with a flock of parrot heads. I should thank that girl for standing me up that day. Sure glad I didn't board that boat and sail away. That's when a flock of parrot heads flew in. I partied so hard I grew a pen. Played guitar, sang them Buffett hymns. Woke up face down in the sand. Had a parrot sitting on my head. They thought like Bernie that I was dead. I've got a bunch of brand new friends. I fly with a flock of parrot heads. I've got a bunch of brand new friends. I fly with a flock of parrot heads. La 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 la.
La 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 la. I can sing with them Texas boys. Yes, I can. Hey, Rick Hopeful, and that's the talents of Mr. Gary James Miller there. Flock of Parrot Heads, you can't miss, since we are all, how many members, how many Parrot Head clubs am I a member of? I don't even know, but I want to thank them all for allowing me to be partying with a purpose with them and providing them and you with some great music. Sand Gravity is up next. Oh, wait a minute. I'm saying that so nonchalantly. Sand Gravity. I've read about this song. It's Jonas Lawrence, another Texas performer. He's at number 38. And Sand Gravity is that feeling you get when you get out into that sand in Gulf Shores, Alabama. And you as you walk along, you almost come up to your ankles or calves in sand. And it just seems like everything kind of gets a little heavier. And you get more relaxed. And the sun's shining and the saltwater waves are rolling in. And you get a bad case of sand gravity. This is a write-in song and comes in at number 38 this week.
Everybody needs a little relaxation. Gonna take me a long vacation down where the palm trees grow and the pace of life is awfully slow, and the water's clear and sparkling blue. Not a care in the world, nothing left to do. I'm going down, down, down where I can't be found. I'm going down, down, down. Yes, I'm
Jonas Lawrence, number 38, Sand Gravity. Our number 37 songs, along with that Sand and Salt Water, get you a bucket with a couple of Corona beers. That's Alan Ronco, WRONKO, 2 Coronas, number 37.
I need some time in the sun. It's been a long week, and I'm in need of some fun. I know a hot beach with a bar on the sand where there's reggae playing and palm trees swaying. Barmaid, 2 more Coronas. First one's mine. Take the other to the girl at the end of my stairs. There's a rum running to my left, behind my mama on deck. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Please play that Marley next. It's the place that I go when I got nowhere to be. To hear that steel drum playing, that one love for me. Barmaid, 2 more Coronas. First one's mine. Take the other to the girl at the end of my stairs. 2 more Coronas. First one is mine. Take the other to the girl at the end of my stairs. It's in your backyard. It's on the chill side of town. It's off a back road. It's wherever you are. Go find your own beach. It's so easy to reach. Just follow your heart. It's the best place to start. Barmaid, 2 more Coronas. First one is mine. Take the other to the girl at the end of my stairs. 2 more Coronas. First one is mine. Take the other to the girl at the end of my stairs. 2 more Coronas. The first one's mine. Take the other to the girl at the end of my stairs. 2 more Coronas. Oh yeah. Take the other to the girl at the end of my stairs. 2 more Coronas. First one is mine. Yeah. Take the other to the girl at the end of my stairs.
I got one. How about you?
2 more Coronas. Oh yeah. Take the other to the girl at the end of my stairs.
Yeah. Join me for my beer on the beach. Who's got the lime? Hey, guys, you make me laugh too much over here. Oh, what's going on?
Well, they've got Sand Gravity at that party, no doubt about it. Mango Island Sound with Johnny Rustler up next at number 36 in our Trop 40 this week. It's called Conkin' Circumstance.
He woke up at the base of a palm tree, wearing beads in his shorts and one shoe. Finds a conch thread stuck in his pocket, and a note, Siete bon, mercy beaucoup. Siete bon, mercy beaucoup. I don't speak Spanish. He didn't mean it, it just kinda happened. Just meant to stay for that one last dance. But then tequila appeared and his plans kind of bit. It's only conking circumstance, a little conking circumstance. She came to cool off her heels on Duval Street, waste a few days at the end of the road. Now 6 years she's finessed and she's still in Key West, another island episode. Easy to stay, a place where anything goes. She didn't mean it, it just kinda happened. Just meant to stay for that one last dance. But then tequila appeared and her plans kind of bit. It's only conking circumstance, a little conking circumstance. It's home to writers and dreamers and poets, some seduced by the names that precede. You can reinvent yourself or imperil your health and build your own island legacy. Everything's here that you need to succeed. He showed up with his guitar in Miami, had some time when his gig fell through. Some friends drove him south down US 1. It was a fortunate rendezvous. While he was here, he wrote a song or two. He didn't mean it, it just kinda happened. Just meant to stay for that one last dance. But then tequila appeared and his plans kind of bit. It's only conking circumstance, a little conking circumstance. We didn't mean it, it just kind of happened. Just meant to stay for that one last dance. But then tequila appeared and our plans kind of bit. It's only conking circumstance, a little conking circumstance.
Oh, pass me those cocktails, baby.
Conkin' Circumstance, Mango Island Sound. That's Johnny Rustler with them right there. That's the number 36 song in the Trop 40. Before we go to number 35, we receive a little bit of mail from time to time, and I want to thank you for sending that mail, and especially to Jimmy Nash and all of his entourage that were here for the Radio A1A live sessions. Thank you for the beautiful thank you card for that. Also, to Harry and Dewey, oh God, thanks for having me on Radio A1A, Tim Sharon. And he was amazing on Radio A1A. And here is a mystery thank you card that we're going to tell you about later down the road. An exciting thing or two is happening with artists here in the Florida Keys that submit music to us, and then all of a sudden, something wonderful happens. Speaking of something wonderful from Texas, she's Brooke Graham, the queen of tropical Americana music, number 35 this week. Former number 1, Salty Situation.
Let's get away, sail away, head out while the coast is clear. We can go down to the ocean, find a salty situation, squeeze a little lime in our beer. Tangle up our fishing lines, I'll grab for yours, you grab for mine. Tip our hats as the boat stranded on the beach with a big bonfire. Your salty kisses shoot me straight to the sky. Dangle our toes and wait for the tide. Count the stars in each other's eyes. We can tangle up our fishing lines. I'll grab for yours, you grab for mine. Dip our hats as the boats cruise on by. A little latitude, a little rearranging our attitude till we're out of tequila, down to one line. Oh baby, let's rewind. Remember when we tangled up our fishing lines? I grabbed for yours, you grabbed for mine. We tipped our hats as the boats cruised on by. Oh baby, let's rewind. Count the stars in your eyes. Baby, let's rewind.
Oh my gosh. Brooke has that kind of voice. It's just so smooth. It's so sexy. Yeah. Tropical Americana music can be sexy for sure. No doubt about it. I mean, Mayor Gonzo Mays is sexy. She's sexy in Australia, and that's a long way away. It's probably the Aborigines have probably discovered new ways to entertain themselves. I hate to even think about it. No, I don't. Our next band, actually it's a duo, and they've already had one at number 40. And the song at number 40 was Let Me Take You Away. And I think it kind of comes in order. Let me take you away to a perfect day in paradise. And this duo is made up of it's Mr. Payton and Mr. Monarch. Michael Monarch is the former guitar player with Steppenwolf, and they discovered tropical Americana music through Lisa Burke, I do believe, with What's Going On Everywhere. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Kenny. And they do a great service for live musicians, live performing artists in Tiki Town, Tampa, St. Pete, and Port Richey, Newport Richey area. But in any event, here's the number 34 song in our Top 40 this week, and it is called Perfect Day in Paradise, the Payton Monarch Ban.
On the boat on the bay, letting time melt away, feeling cool like this breeze blowing by. There's a girl on my left, I just have to kiss. Lay back, gaze at the sky. Cross the bow towards the west, the sun is setting. The evening moon's already on the rise. Tonight I'm gonna be with my baby on the beach, sipping rum, my music plays in paradise. We got nothing to lose, and nothing to prove, nothing to worry about. No, there's nothing to change, you never hear me complain. It's just another perfect day in paradise. Wicklow Key and my Orlando Beach, Cali, DC, Naples, and Key West. All the places you go, all the people you know, say the tiki bars and beaches are the best. Across the bow towards the west, the sun is setting, and the evening moon's already on the rise. Tonight I'm gonna be with my baby on the beach, sipping rum while music plays in paradise. Yeah, we got nothing to lose and nothing to prove, not all we could ask for and more. The smell of the ocean, tropical ocean, another perfect day in paradise. Oh, that's it. Across the bow towards the west, the sun is setting, evening moon's already on the rise. Tonight I'm gonna be with my baby on the beach, sipping rum while music plays in paradise. We got nothing to lose, nothing to prove, all we could ask for and more. Nothing to change, you'll never hear me complain, just another perfect day in paradise. Yeah, we got nothing to lose, got nothing to prove, all that we can ask for and more. Nothing to change, you'll never hear me complain, it's just another perfect day in paradise. It's just another perfect day in paradise. Ooh, it's another perfect day in paradise. Another perfect day in paradise.
The guitar, Michael Monarch. The voice, Jimmy Payton. It's number 34 in our Top 40 countdown this week. Up next is a surprise, folks. This guy called me about 2 or 3 months ago from California. California. And you know, California is not quite the hotbed of tropical Americana music, but he said, you know, I'm really liking that, that format you have there, Harry. Would you consider playing some of my songs? First of all, I consider anyone, even Jimmy Buffett, if you want to call us up, we'll play your songs too. But you have to step back and be an independent artist submitting it, Jimmy. I don't know how you can do that, but you can try if you want to. But Mook Minzy's, MOOK MENZES. Go digitally download some of his music. I'm telling you, you will not be sorry. He's been writing for quite some time, and he's been in a genre he didn't realize that he was in. His song, Let's Get Happy, comes in at number 33 in the Top 40.
I see a lot of unhappy faces out there now. Everywhere I go, seems they're too busy to smile or even say hello. So come on, let's get happy. 1, 2, 3, you and me. Let's get happy. So come on, if you're willing. It's much better feeling. Let's get happy, yeah. You know you can't go wrong. No, 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 no. You know you can't go wrong. So come on, let's get happy. 1, 2, 3, you and me. Let's get happy. So come on, if you're willing. It's much better feeling. Let's get happy, yeah. So come on, let's get happy. 1, 2, 3, you and me. Let's get happy. You know you can't go wrong. No, no, no. You know you can't go wrong. So come on, let's get happy. 1, 2, 3, you and me. Let's get happy. So come on, if you're willing. It's much better feeling. Yeah.
Yeah.
So come on.
Come on, Mook. Mook Minzy's. M-E-N-Z-E-S. Mook Minzy's. I'll tell you what, I'm surprised every day with the songs that arrive at Radio A1A's inbox. And thank you so much, independent songwriters. And by the way, we've completed our first 30 minutes without a station ID. Oh my goodness. The radio gods are turning over in their proverbial graves. Oh, wait a minute. Gods are supposed to be alive, aren't they? Anyway, well, they're turning over. They're not very happy with me. This is Radio A1A, music for the road to paradise. This is also the simulcast on Cruisin' Country Radio. And this is simulcasting on YouTube, the A1A Media Network channel. And this, what? Is the Trop 40 countdown. That's what it is. I just ID'd everything in just one little sentence. So y'all behave yourself now. Damn it, you hear? This is Charlotte Harbor Bay, number 32 in the Trop 40. Steve Bowles.
There's a fog on Charlotte Harbor. The sun will soon burn away. Ghostly images of sailboats seeking refuge in the bay. The gulls out on the Gulf Stream coming in for their catch of the day. And pickleball sounds in the distance. Lord, I love Charlotte Harbor Bay. And I can't imagine any other place but here. Think I'll go and grab myself a beer. Watch the day slowly slip away until the sun falls in Charlotte Harbor Bay. Well, we hit it just right with the weather. I can't complain at all. Wintertime sees snowbirds as their temperatures start to fall. An increase in population, we'd like to welcome you one and all to the Bay of Charlotte Harbor that leads to the Gulf of Mexico. And I can't imagine any other place but here. Think I'll go and grab myself a beer. Watch the day slowly slip away until the sun falls in Charlotte Harbor Bay. snowbirds, they've all returned back home. We got the bay back to ourselves, it's nice to be alone. With the dolphins and seabirds flying, and the water that leads to the sea. I'm walking along and singing this song, Charlotte Harbor and me. And I can't imagine any other place but here. Think I'll go and grab a few more beers. Watch the day slowly slip away until the sun falls in Charlotte Harbor Bay. Yeah, till the sun falls in Charlotte Harbor Bay. Till the sun falls in Charlotte Harbor Bay.
Them damn dirty birds. Ah, yeah. Steve Bowles at number 32 in our June 9th, 2019 Trop 40, Charlotte Harbor Bay. I have a brand new thing to announce for you all that are listening today and watching on YouTube right now. We have a person that has, for the past probably 6 months, every show he's sent me a prescription. He's a doctor. He's a full-fledged doctor of mixology. And he has a whole bunch of prescribed concoctions that are absolutely delicious. I've tried most of them. And in this case, we are going to, from this point forward in our Top 40, we're going to have a very special segment called the Doc Flockerson Prescribed Concoction Prescription for the Day. And I'm going to place that up on the screen for you out there watching on YouTube. Hold it up to the camera, too. And this prescription is for, I don't even know what the name of this is, but it says fill a tall glass with ice and pour in spiced rum. And then some root beer schnapps. Yum. Stir until chilled with the ice, and then add a little bit of cola, usually a splash or two, and repeat as required for the desired effect. Thank you, Doc Flockerson, for our Radio A1A Trop 40 prescribed tropical concoction for the day. Hope you like that. I did. Let's go to the southern shores of North Carolina, way out there on the Outer Banks with Mr. J.T. Parrothead at number 31 in our Top 40.
Kicking up sand in the moonlight, searching the shore, chasing the tide, staying up late to see the sunrise. The summer lives on with no end in sight. A time and a place so close and so dear. Time travels on, but my heart calls me here. These southern shores, water or land, ain't nothing better, just hold out your hand. We could wade in the sea, walk in the pines, down the ocean trail to your beaches wide. Up in the midday sky, a kite begins its sail, while children play in tidal pools, filling up their pails. Salt on your skin, a little rain feels good when the clouds come in and the winds pick up, the waves get high. You try to get up on that board and ride. A rumble makes us find shelter from the storm. And we wait it out until the rainbow starts to form. Out in the sound, grabbers working for blues, been out on the town, down in CP's, stopping in for a beer, singing along, ain't it good to be here? Down
the shore and chasing the tide, staying up late to see the sunrise. Let's do it again all over tonight. Southern shores, where I long to be. These southern shores, on the beach, just you and me. Waves here in the sand, ain't nothing better, just how I long for southern shores. Dogwoods bloom in the how I long for southern shores. How I long for your southern shores.
Hey y'all, this is Eric Stone. Join me on the sailing adventure of a lifetime on board the Windjammer Mandalay, July 7th through the 13th, around the beautiful islands of Grenada. Use the discount code Eric Stone, all one word, and save $275 per cabin. For more information, visit catamaranconcerts.com or email Terry, Terry, at catamaranconcerts.com.
This is author Sammy Mays. May I recommend the Jake Sullivan series of novels by author Chip Bell?
He's Jake Sullivan and he's on the run. He's working for the president while basking in the sun.
If you enjoy reading, you need to read Chip Bell's latest novel, We Are the People Our Parents Warned Us About. Read and collect all 13 books in the Jake Sullivan series at chipbellauthor.com. The Jake Sullivan series has been awarded Mayor Gonzo Mays 5 Parrots and a Palm Tree for literary excellence.
Tropical crimes in tropical climes. Assassins right there on the beach. Like a secret agent.
That was Eric Stone singing that song right there, and Mayor Gonzo Mays, who's in parts unknown of Australia, whoever. But something tells me, and I'm gonna level with you, I think she may be headed back. Now, please don't take that as a gospel, because the only way I know for sure is that we receive emails, and these emails come from when people make requests on our website for songs. This next song, it's not number one, but it is the number one most requested song on Radio A1A for last week. So that tells me that either the vultures are circling, or Jeff Gallagher has come up for air, is not running for Canadian politics anymore, or, God help us, the mayor is making her triumphant return from Australia at some time very soon. So, without further ado, the warning that comes with this next song at number 30, it's number 30 in the Top 40 first. Don't let me forget that. The warning that comes with it is, do not try this if you are not a highly trained professional, because I have seen, honestly, and others have witnessed, highly trained professionals lose it trying to keep up with Mayor Gonzo Mays. Here it is, the Bubba Beach Band, Mr. Jeff Gallagher, and Drinking with Gonzo Mays.
Bartender, I'll have what they're having. If you're going to survive in this world, you've got to have a set of big balls.
Me and my friends were all excited about returning to the Florida Keys. As soon as we hit town, we was pounding back the Browns on the patio at Willie T's. We had a drunken conversation over frozen libation with a woman named Gonzo Mays. She said, hey now boys, you're talking nothing but noise. We've done it all around this place. We've all been double-fisted at the Castle Marine and done hard shots at Willie T's. We've all been thrown out of sloppy joes for getting naked and making a scene. We left the rented conch car outside the bar 'cause we was stumbling by the last call.
tastes so nice when it's coming up the other way. That Key West bender was one I don't remember, cause it left me in a Florida haze. I tell you, we learn fast and you'll end up on your ass if you're drinking with Gonzo Maze. We've all been double-fisted at the Casa Marina, done 100 shots at Willie T's. We've all been thrown out of Sloppy Joe's for getting naked and making a scene. We left a rented conch car outside a bar cause we were stumbling by last call. You ain't partied at the meeting of the mind, so you've grown up on Duval. Double-fisted at the Casa Marina, done 100 shots at Willie T's. We've all been thrown out of Sloppy Joe's for getting naked and making a scene. We left the red conch car outside the bar cause we were stumbling by the last call. You ain't partied at the meeting of the mind, so you've thrown up on Duval. No, you ain't partied at the meeting of the mind, so you've thrown
Shut up and quit mumbling before your ice melts.
What is it about these Canadians, man? Doc Flockerson is a Canadian. Ian and Charlene Walkington, Canadians. And Jeff Gallagher, Canadians. My gracious goodness, have mercy. This is crazy. And folks, just be on the lookout. We'll turn the Gonzo radar on and let you know the first sighting. By the way, you understand that Australia is like 24 hours flight from the Florida Keys. Well, so is most anywhere, but Australia is definitely that. So there's going to be some serious jet lag involved. Beach Butt Therapy up next at number 29 in their Top 40 countdown for this week ending June the 9th, 2019. Mr. Steve Bowles.
that she's looking too hard. Oh, there's too much beach. She's got an island tattoo, a tiny swimsuit, drinking both hands, a skinny dip plan. Beach on her butt, 10 lines that I love, smile as wide as the blue sky. But we got time on our hands, and sand on our feet. Yeah, we're loving our beach, but every oh yeah.
Steve Bowles from Charlotte Harbor Bay, and he is always submitting some fantastic music for the Trop 40 Countdown. Speaking of fantastic music and very, very famous songwriters, Paul Overstreet, man. I mean, 25 years ago, I was going, Paul Overstreet is the shit. He is really good. And he's recently produced an amazing album called Somewhere in the Caribbean or Somewhere in the Caribbean. That probably rhymes better. Buffett Would Love It is this song at number 28 in our Trop 40. Paul Overstreet.
I had a small vacation coming to me and I took it. Found a little hideaway down by the sea and I booked it. Now I'm nibbling on pineapple, sipping on rum, strumming my six string and writing me one. The girls down here are 3-1 and good looking. I bet you Buffett would love it, soaking up the sun and all the fun in the sand. Chilling all day, wasting away, right here in Margarita Land. Cooling off in the ocean, hanging with my good time and friends. I bet you Buffett would love it, but I just might love it more than him. All the modern day pirates are combing the beaches for beauties. Oh, I don't need a ton if they'll just leave me one that'll do me. Here comes one now, not feeling much pain. She's blown out a flip-flop and the strangest thing, she knows one of his and she's trying to sing it to me. I bet you Bubby would love it, soaking up the sun and all the fun in the sand. Chilling all day, wasting away with a salt rim glass in my hand. Cooling off in the ocean, hanging with my good time and friends. Yeah, I bet Buffett would love it, but I think I love it more than him. We pulled out shrimp and we ate 'em all night. Those raw oysters went down all right. A little too much tequila and we broke the blender. After that, there's not much I remember. The morning sun found me with my head hurt, and my new little friend was passed out wrapped up in the curtain. I'm not really sure what all happened in heaven. From the looks of this room, we were buccaneers, breakfast buffet, nice cold beer for certain. Yeah, I bet Buffett would love it, soaking up the sun and all the fun in the sand. Chilling all day, wasting away, right here in Margarita Land. I bet he's been here and done it, so much that it's worn him quite thin. Still, I bet he would love it, but I bet I love it more than him. I bet you Buffett would love it, just like the son of the sun, the son of the son of the sailor.
Paul Overstreet, number 28 in our Trop 40. Wow, what a great day. What a great bunch of tropical Americana independent singer-songwriters right here. And you're listening to it on Radio A1A and streaming all over the world on YouTube. Hi, everybody. I'm waving at all the YouTube viewers out there. All three of you. Hey, you know, we have a studio at the 81 mile marker. And that studio has been used for something we call our Radio A1A live sessions. Those live sessions have turned out to be something very special. Those of you the locals in the Florida Keys, they're starting to discover that there is a Radio A1A, something the rest of the world, all of you have gone, wow, where have you been, Florida Keys? But, like they say, like Buffett's song says, they don't play your music in your own hometown. But in this case, we are playing the music in the hometown of Radio A1A every Wednesday night. We take off a Wednesday here and now. You understand Keys time is a little bit different than the rest of the world. But in this case, every Wednesday night, we are producing some really cool video and audio and sending it to the world in a podcast distribution that's just bar none fantastic. It's everywhere. You can imagine. Just put A1A Media Network into your podcast app, your favorite one, and you'll find all of these. But something special happened last Wednesday night. The most special thing is I met a guy by the name of Alan Greenspan. Alan lives in Tavernier. And Alan wrote me before the detentions were coming to the studio. He wrote me, he says, there's a song that they do called Coast. He said it helped me recover from cancer. Now, I may be letting the cat out of the bag and all that kind of stuff, but, we all have someone that's been affected by that. But Alan generally looks like $1 million now. And if it's the music, keep it coming, detentions. But I want to share something with you. Something's going to be released on Monday. We've got 2 or 3 things that are about to be released next week that are just off the charts amazing. Please stay tuned to everything that's happening out of A1A Media. Just kind of keep that, in your mind and kind of, look at what's happening because, first of all, the detentions recording of the Radio A1A live sessions will be published on Monday. Don't miss that. It was a magical performance by Dan and Chris from the detentions. It was magical. We streamed it live, had a ton of people that saw it, and the response from that's been unbelievable. But Dewey Engstrom, our programmer, engineer, editor, video guy, has been really doing some editing on our 4-camera shoot of that event and the first-generation audio that we record in live sessions radio recording studio form, and he's put it all together, and it's going to be shared with you on Monday. But Alan Greenspan, thank you. I hope you're sitting on your porch, and I hope you're listening to Radio A1A right now. It was a great pleasure meeting you and having you there with the detentions at the Radio A1A live sessions. Well, Tom and Coley McCabe are up next, and this one's dear to my heart because this is where I come from. Alabama touched the Gulf of Mexico, number 27, in our Trop 40 countdown.
Growing up, I never thought much about the beach. Living in Missouri, it was too far out of reach. And I guess I never looked at a map all that close. I was just a kid, so how was I to know that Alabama touched the Gulf of Mexico? It's just 60 miles of sugar sand between Florida and Dixieland. First time I saw it was with my dad at sunset on a Harley that he used to have. And then a few years later on, I got to go down there and sing my songs, where they listened and we touched them with the stories that we told. And Alabama touched the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, how I love that old stretch of sand. I made a lot of memories and a lot of friends, and most times with a beer in my hand at the floor of Bama at 2 a.m. It's a magic place, it's always felt like home, where Alabama touched the Gulf
of Mexico. Well, it was at the festival in November, a night that I'll always remember. Got paired with this guy that played piano, harmonica, guitar, and mando. I loved all those songs of his. We were kindred spirits and instant friends, and we traveled all the way from England to Kosovo. A musical MacGyver that I came to know, where Alabama touched the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, how I love that old stretch of sand. I made a lot of memories and some real good friends. Most times with a beer in my hand at the Floribama at 2 a.m. It's a magic place, it's always felt like home, where Alabama touched the Gulf of Mexico. Hard to believe it's been 8 years. I stopped at the Bama for a couple beers and tried to find where we all signed our name on that post. And I thought about him all the way to Port St. Joe, and how we scattered his ashes right there off the coast, where Alabama touched the Gulf of Mexico. Good morning, beautiful. How was your night?
At number 27 in the Trop 40 Countdown for this week ending June the 9th, 2019, Tom Shepard and Coley McCabe, Alabama touched the Gulf of Mexico. Man, I love the Floribama. Oh my gosh, what can you say? Brooke Graham from Texas up next again. She's the queen of tropical Americana music. Last week, 3 songs in the Trop 40. This week, Me Time is number 26.
But you ain't half smoked but snuffed out in my ashtray. That ought to get me to Porty. I only think about it when I'm high on red wine. The rest of the day I seem to be just fine. Gonna head down to the coastline, have a little me time. I dare that tide to reach my chair. I don't even want nobody knowing I'm down here. I came to free my mind and have a little me time. Sand between my toes, maybe get a little sunburn on my nose, and chill out, see how it goes, hanging with the Gulf of Mexico. lost them on the way. Yeah. I dared that tide to reach my chair, ended up being my best friend down here. Headed home, my mind's all clear. Port A, see you next year.
Hello to Ben Graham. I want to agree with you, sir. Brooke Graham rocks. Hello to Texas. She's got a gigantic party coming up down there on Port Aransas coming up in July. Gosh, we wish we could go. But our schedules have become somewhat full, as you can probably imagine. Rudy Cox, you wrote a song called 1953, and it's a good one. It's a really good one. It's number 25 in the Trop 40.
Yellow hand-drawn cardboard signs selling lemonade. Boy Scouts helping old ladies out, not wanting to be paid. Neighbors being neighbors, and friends just being friends. That's the way it used to be, and I wish it was again. Like when fathers still knew best, and mothers worked at home. Tuesday night was bowling night, something big was going on. Family still had moms and dads and black and white TVs. All things were so much better back in 1953. Saturday morning yard sales, Sunday on a boat. After morning service, we're gonna watch them bobbers float. Bowmen playing checkers, tell lies at Crown and Kings. Sunday dinner with the folks sure seemed nice to me. Like when Grandpa always told the jokes and Grandma gave us love. Something was always cooking when we showed up. Problems never seemed that bad when she spoke to me. Things were so much better back in 1953. And I have to say, those must have been the days back when fathers still knew best and mothers worked at home. Sunday night was family night, something big was going on. Family still had moms and dads and black and white TVs. All things were so much better back in 1953. Back before the price was right and Elvis became king.
53. 1953.
1952.
1953.
52 was pretty good, too. We have a great group of people in the Radio A1A family now, and now we welcome a total of three, count them, 1, 2, 3, doctors. We've got, of course, Doc Flockerson and his prescribed concoctions that we're going to include in the Trop 40 every week. We also have Dr. Michael Love and his love potions, thanks to Kula Brands, and he's going to be delivering a lot of new information that will bring, how can I say this, some amazing relief to you, whatever you may be considering, with the new Kula Brands that are going to be sponsoring all of our productions. Last but not least, Dr. Bob McClellan. I can't say enough about him and his contribution to the news department of Radio A1A. He does the national and international news for us. Going to be doing a business report. He does that 4 or 5 times daily for us on the news department. And then he also does Dr. Bob's Medical Moments, all aimed at ladies' health. What an interesting concept, huh? Thank you, ladies. And Dr. Bob is a veteran of one of our conflicts as a commander, Bob McClellan, Robert McClellan, USS Enterprise. Thank you for your service, Dr. Bob. Next up, souvenirs, number 24 in our Trop 40, all the way from New Hampshire, Mr. Todd Trusty.
Laughs and love.
sun. Every day new memories, collecting souvenirs with me. So I say to you, my love, let's take off, chase that sun. Every day new memories, collecting souvenirs with me. Souvenirs, souvenirs. Souvenirs, souvenirs.
I get carried away with this TV stuff. In any event, that was Todd Trusty. Todd made it down to Key West for Meeting of the Minds and was at the Halloween Franken-Gonzo party right down there as we celebrated Meeting of the Minds 2019. No, 2018. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sometimes we get messages sent to us that are quite important. And we know that there are a tremendous number of Parrot Heads, Parrot Head Club members, Parrot Head Club families, and someone that knows a Parrot Head who listen to this radio show because it is the top 40 of tropical Americana. And I just got a message, and I think it is a fine message, and I think it's one that I need to share with you right now, if you will allow. Fireball Steve from the Tampa Bay Parrot Head Club began a search for fun days, rum day, margarita day, whatever, to celebrate. And he's noticed that there is no Parrot Head Day. So Steve Mack, he's known as Fireball, I wonder why. He's reaching out to the folks, PHOLKS, to make June 28th. Now, this is, I think, going to be official. June 28th, 2019, just a couple of 3 weeks, National Parrot Head Club, National Parrot Head Day. It says here, in 1985, during a concert in Cincinnati, is when Timothy B. Scott coined the term Parrot Head. Can you help spread the news? He said. Well, I think I just did, Steve. And shout out to all the Parrot Heads on Tampa Bay Parrot Head Club, and the good work you do for the Shriners Hospitals for children, 62,500, 700. Anyway, thank you very much for what you do for the Shriners children. And speaking of that, they had a big party, the Tampa Bay Parrot Head Club, and this was the band that was at their party this couple of nights ago. The Trop Rock Junkies, number 23 in our Top 40, Dancing in the Sand. Fins up to you, Doc.
Take a stroll down Caroline Street. Say hello to the people we meet. Such a pretty day, wrapped in the sun. Morning coffee is on my mind. Leave my troubles and my worries behind. Just another day under the sun. Life is great in these lower latitudes. There'll be no more singing the blues. I guess it's true, I don't have a plan. But come tonight, we'll be dancing in the sand. Oh, dancing in the sand. Dancing, dancing. We'll be dancing in the sand. Dancing, dancing. Oh, flip-flops all be dancing all night long. Life is great in these lower latitudes. There'll be no more singing the blues. I guess it's true, I don't have a plan. But come tonight, we'll be dancing in the sand. Oh, dancing in the sand. Dancing, dancing. We'll be dancing in the sand. Dancing, dancing. Flip flops off. Do it again. Walking hand in hand with the one you love, staring up at the stars above. It's a sweet summer night under the moon. Sun is rising, night is gone. We dance and we sing all night long. We start a brand new day and do it over again. Dancing, dancing. We were dancing in the sand. Dancing, dancing. Come back next year and we'll do it again. Oh, dancing in the sand. Dancing, dancing. We were dancing in the sand. We were dancing. Dancing in the sand. Dancing, dancing. Dancing in the sand. We were dancing. Dancing in the sand. Dancing, dancing, dancing in the sand. We were dancing, dancing in the sand.
Steve Tolliver and the Trop Rock Junkies, Dancing in the Sand. You know something, a few months ago, we decided to, our format, to take the name rock off of it because, frankly, most of our music was more Americana. I hope you like that. You would have thought I'd farted at the chart room when I first brought that to everyone's attention. They thought I had committed a terrible sin to move away from the format Trop Rock, but we have not. That's Trop Rock. That's the Trop Rock Junkies. We love Trop Rock. In some cases, though, our music sounds a little bit more like Americana music. Now, the next song, it's like another style altogether. And thank you, songwriters, for dreaming up, writing music outside the box, keeping it tropical, and doing something like Isabella Stefania, Stefania. When you order her digital music, Isabella Stefania, High Tide, number 22 in our Top 40.
pulling me with that beautiful smile. Pulling me, locked in tight. Yeah, you're pulling me. My heart starts to rise like a high tide, like a high tide. High tide, like a high tide.
Just got a message from Chip Bell that says, have a good show, Harry. Really? Come on, Chip. Anyway, he also mentioned something that I'm not even supposed to share with you, but Jake Sullivan, that's the series of books by Chip, he and Mike are in an adventure called, I was wondering when this one was coming. It's called Gypsies in the Palace. Holy moly. And speaking of books, by the way, Chip is a major, wonderful sponsor of all of our programming on Radio A1E and this show. But Dan Sullivan has a book. It's called The Tales of Tarpon Jim. And Dan, yes, I read the book. And yes, I saw the note in the chapter titled, it's Chapter 9, The Park on Carroll Street, which is across from the Lorelei. And I'm going to go by there. I promise I'm going to go by there. I'm at the 81 mile marker. This Carroll Street is at the 80 mile marker. Yeah, it's at the 80 mile marker. So I'm going to go by there and I'm going to walk this and find this little location that he slipped me. There's a little note. You see it? Yeah. Sneaky, Dan. Good stuff. By the way, the authors, the artists, the independent songwriters, that's what you experience here when you are a part of this tropical Americana genre or tropical music genre. So enjoy, sit back. This is the Top 40. This is a streaming broadcast on Radio A1A and Cruising Country Radio, and it is an amazing day. It is an amazing day. Began with a little tropical rain here in Islamorada, and now it is sunshine everywhere, and it's a good day. Alan Ronco at number 21, WRONKO, by the way. Good day.
Daybreak and hit the beach. The ocean is crashing at my feet. Smelled salt in the air. This place really takes me there. It's gonna be a good day. You know what makes me feel high, seen the birds fly under a blue sky. Low tide, I hit my stride. No worries from the inside. You and I, sunshine, never felt so right. I've made up my mind, I'm taking my time, leaving my worries behind. The ocean's glare is all I need. Strumming my guitar in the breeze, that's all I truly need. It's gonna be a good day. You know what makes me feel high. Seen the birds fly under a blue sky. Low tide, I hit my stride. No worries from the inside. You and I, sunshine, never felt so right.
was there, you and I, the beach. Can you feel it? Come on, guys. Ready? Let's take them there. It's gonna be a good day. You know what makes me feel high. Seeing the birds fly under a blue sky. Low tide, I hit my stride. No worries from the inside. You and I, sunshine, never felt so right. It's gonna be a good day. You know what makes me feel high. Seeing the birds fly under a blue sky. Low tide, I hit my stride. No worries from the inside. You and I, sunshine, never felt so right.
Mr. Alan Ronco. What a good song, huh? Two Coronas was in our countdown already, and you know what? He is prolific and is an amazing independent tropical Americana songwriter for sure. Becky Denton is one also, and she has a take on the Atlantic coast that kind of brings back memories there around Savannah. This is called Take Me Back to Tybee, Tybee, Tybee Island, a beautiful place, number 20 in our Top 40.
I can see Hilton Head from my beach chair, and the tankers heading to Savannah. There's Sugar Shack cones, the old lighthouse, and a little two-room cabana with a tiki hut roof and an open window. Baby, I wanna go. Take me back to Tybee. Kiss me in the sea breeze. Take me to water and sand, and take my hand when you're walking on the beach beside me. Take me where the stars shine, south of those Georgia pines. Baby, take me to Tybee. We can go to Sunrise when the coffee's hot. Get all the shrimp and grits we can handle. We can watch the dolphins dance, the pelicans dive, and the buoys bob in the channel. We can stand on the dunes where the sea oats sway. Take me today. Take me back to Tybee. Kiss me in the sea breeze. Take me to water and sand, and take my hand when you're walking on the beach beside me. Take me where the stars shine, south of those Georgia pines. Baby, take me to Tybee.
That young lady just painted you a picture of Tybee Island. Isn't that absolutely wonderful? And now, Paul Overstreet, a hero to most all tropical Americana songwriters. Cabo Coma at number 19 in the Trop 40.
Well, I'm changing the names in the story to protect the guilty. Let's just say it's about John and Jane Doe from Philly. Well, they met on the plane headed down to Mexico. They were told not to drink the water down there, and so they had one shot with a salt and lime. They had 2 shots and they were feeling fine. They had 3, they agreed they needed number 4. They had 5, they had 6, they had 7, maybe more. And the next thing you know, they didn't know what they were doing. They were more torn up than those ancient Mayan ruins. They were chasing the shots with a cold Corona, till they passed out in a bed together in a Cabo Coma. The next morning, 2 bloodshot eyes, he said, are we in heaven? She said, I think it's more like hell from the way I'm feeling. They drug it out to the pool and dined on huevos rancheros. And then after a swim, dove back into the Jose Cuervo. And they had 1 shot for their aching heads. They had 2 shots, they weren't feeling so bad. They had 3, they agreed they needed number 4. They had 5, they had 6, they had 7, maybe more. And the next thing you know, they lost track and they stopped counting. They were higher than the Sierra Madre Mountains. They were chasing the shots with a cold Corona, till they passed out in a bed together in a Cabo Coma. A little Cabo Coma. They were packing their things to go home and she started swearing. She said, Johnny, where we get these rings that we're both wearing? He looked down at the silver and recalled a Mexican wedding. He said, if I were a gambling man, baby, I'd be betting. There we had 1 shot with a salt and lime. We had 2 shots, started feeling fine. We had 3, we agreed we needed number 4. We had 5, we had 6, we had 7, maybe more. And the next thing you know, there were vows that we were saying at a church where the priest and mariachi band was playing.
That's our man, Paul Overstreet, right there from down in southern Mississippi. He's number 19 in the Trop 40 countdown for this week ending June the 9th, 2019. Gosh, Randy Moore probably helped to make Radio A1A what it is. From Nashville, Tennessee, this gentleman had the first number one song of the year, 2016, for the Trop 40, and 2017. And this one right here, friends, I'm going to tell you, it's just the start of a tropical avalanche from this young man. He is a performer at Margaritaville, Nashville, regularly, and you know something? He also gives more than he takes. He goes and does things very nice for our Radio A1A family and for everybody everywhere, wherever there may be a need, and his music can help. And it does. I've seen it happen. It's number 18. I Could Live Here. Mr. Randy Moore.
All year round, people still out walking when the sun goes down, and I haven't met a stranger in this little old town. Oh, I could live here, I could almost live here. In a hurry anywhere. There's a hint of honeysuckle hanging on the air. It reminds me of the perfume that you used to wear. I could live here, I could almost live here. God knows I could almost live here, but I'm still searching for a place to ease the pain. From a beach on Acapulco to the northern tip of Maine, from 100,000 memories to a place that has no name, it's all the same. It's all the same. There's really just one place I want to be. That could be just anywhere. There with me, and if you walk right through the door right now, say you stay with me, I could live here. Oh, I could live here. I could live here. God knows I could live here. Oh, I can live here.
You come on down, Randy.
Sure like to live here.
You can live in Islamorada, that's for sure.
Oh, I can
I've seen Randy's music put the sparkle in a young girl's eye. That's for sure. Now, we go from the nice, smooth voice and the wonderful talent of Randy Moore to someone from the Florida Keys by the name of Ty Thurman. who just about describes perfectly an experience with a bartender when, man, you just about had all the fun you can stand. It's number 17 in the Top 40 Countdown. Ty, T-Y, Thurman, T-H-U-R-M-A-N. Order his digital music. This is from the album Beach Balls.
I've had all the fun I can stand, all this island life I can take. If I drink one more, I'll hit the floor. I ain't tempting fate. I've had every beer they serve down here, bottles, drafts, or cans. So good night, y'all. See you tomorrow, Duval. I've had all the fun I can stand. I don't know the gender of my bartender. Would you say that's a he or a she? Or maybe both? I don't know. I'm way too drunk to see. Now, did she say Jill or did he say Bill? I just could not understand. So good night, y'all. See you tomorrow, Duval. I've had all the fun I can stand. I've had all the fun I can stand. All the fun I can stand. I spent $5,000 buying rounds for the whole damn town. Schooners wharf down the southernmost point. Yeah, I hit them all. I made that crawl, finally down to my last joint. So good night, y'all. See you tomorrow, Duval. I've had all the fun I can stand. Early this morning, I walked to the beach. I was gonna get it started on my tan, but I fell asleep till 3:15 when a crab crawled across my hand. And now I'm red as a beet from my head to my feet, like a lobster that's fresh from the pan. So good night, y'all. See you tomorrow, Duval. I've had all the fun I can stand. I've had all the fun I can stand. All the fun I can stand. I spent $5,000, that's $500, buying rounds for the whole damn town. Schooners wharf down the southernmost point. Yeah, I hit them all. I made that crawl. Now I'm finally down to my last joint. So good night, y'all. See you tomorrow, Duval. I've had all the fun I can stand. Yeah, I played my last hand. Now here's a tip for the band. I've had all the fun I can stand.
I know that guy. Yeah. I don't know what's in the water out in Texas in a place around Milano, but there are some people around there, Brooke Graham and Rick Hofel and Gary James Miller, that seem to be really good at writing tropical Americana music. And here's one that is from a guy that's just blasted on the scene and submitted a ton of great songs. And his name, he's the songwriter, by the way. His name is Coach Alvy King. And the coach is now in a 3-on-3 little basketball competition as they are playing the Top 40 Countdown during the basketball game. Now, we've had people remodel houses. We've had people probably get out of complete control and tiki bars while listening to the Top 40 Countdown. We've had people sheetrocking. Now we have a basketball game in Texas. And I'm sure the coach is probably winning. If you don't let the coach win, guys, you know, And by the way, he said he was in charge of the music, so we're going to play his song now. It's number 16 in the Trop 40. And this is Chase Evans. And this is written by Coach Alvy King, Back to the Beach.
On my desk, in this office in the air, I keep a jar of sand, it's always sitting there. Ordinary jar with a tiny shell or two, but it's a time machine that takes me back to you. Back to the beach, wind blowing through your hair. Back to the beach, sun-kissed bodies lying there. It's all within my reach, I can taste the salt and lime. Back to the beach, even if it's only in my mind. It was long ago, but it seems like yesterday. It's soothing to know that it's never far away. The feeling that I get when I hold these shells and sand takes me back to you before you slipped right through my hands. Do you ever go back in time to those summer nights when you were mine? Has it all been washed away like our footprints in the tide? Back to the beach, wind blowing through your hair. Back to the beach, sun-kissed bodies lying there. It's all within my reach, I can taste the salt and lime. Back to the beach, even if it's only in my mind. Back to the beach, wind blowing through your hair. Back to the beach, sun-kissed bodies lying there. It's all within my reach, I can taste the salt and lime. Back to the beach, even if it's only in my mind. It's always on my mind. Back to the beach.
Coach Alvy King, Chase Evans singing it, Back to the Beach, number 16 on the Trop 40. Just heard from a good friend of Radio A1A's from the beginning. John Manfredo in New Jersey just wrote, "The music never disappoints." Gosh, isn't that the doggone truth? But it has nothing to do with me. This is a good time to explain how the songs arrive to be on the Trop 40 countdown every Sunday at noon. They are voted on by fans of Radio A1A and Cruise and Country Radio and all of those, the fans of the tropical Americana genre. That poll is published in the Facebook pages, on the Facebook pages all over the world. So if you would like to jump on board and vote for your favorite, it happens every week, and that's how it's decided, folks. And the voters decided the number 15 song this week is Donnie Brewer, Blues Lagoon. Yeah.
I know a place on an island far away where the cool cats from the jungle
and the ocean come to play. And when they get together, sweet music by the bay. Hey! The monkey lays a funky beat down on a bamboo log. Dolphins slapping tails in time with the crickets and the frogs. Hear the king crab a castor ring while the toucan sings this song. Singing, whoa, 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 whoa. Say, whoa, 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 whoa. Sing a little tune, howl at the moon, down at the Blues Lagoon. Fine conga line, flamingos in the lead. Got the shark at the shipwreck bar, he's serving fruity drinks. The orangutan does his thing like you ain't never seen. Go, go. And he said, oh, 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 well, well. Now Simba plays marimba on Mr. Turtle's shell, and I don't know where the cow came from, but he plays a mean cowbell. And the mermaids go. And the monkeys say, ooh, 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 ooh. Said sing a little tune, howl at the moon, down at the Blues Lagoon. With the octopus, now he's the man who leads this rockin' tropic band, plays percussion and quadruple pans. He calls it the A-Tentacle Jam.
More Texas tropical Americana music at number 14. Gary James Miller, Rick Hovell, An Island Escape. This is a brand new write-in, folks. Here it is.
Second week of June, counting off the days till that time arrives. Getaway cars packed, won't be my jailbreak when the clock strikes 5. Kick off my dress shoes, rip off this three-piece suit, had all I can take of collared shirts and ties. Open up the sunroof, reverse the hurricane route down A1A to Paradise. An island escape, heading for the waves. I'm breaking the chains before I go insane. A chair in the sand, a catamaran, a year-round tan. I mapped out my plan for an island escape. Boss is gonna flip when I miss my ship. I can be replaced, he told me once or twice. Buy a little skiff, catch boatloads of fish, cook them up 3 ways, real blackened or fried. I can shape surfboards, drive the ocean floor, sell shaved ice, won't take much to get by. Open up a tiki bar, strum songs on guitar, live my life by the wind and tides. An island escape, heading for the waves. I'm breaking the chains before I go insane. A chair in the sand, a catamaran, a year-round tan. I mapped out my plan for an island escape. Followed my chart, life's coming along real smooth. On a beach bungalow with an ocean view, a dream come true, made of palms and bamboo. An island escape, heading for the waves. I'm breaking the chains before I go insane. A chair in the sand, a catamaran, a year-round tan. I've mapped out my plan for an island escape. For an island escape.
Gary James Miller, Moeller. You know, we'd like for you to download the digital music for our artists so that they can, you know, receive a little pay for what they do. The fans love it. I love it. At number 13 this week, Percy Abel. I do believe Percy Abel is also a coach and soon will retire just like Alvy King. When these guys retire, they seem to go tropical. I know Percy Abel did, but he's a baseball coach. Island Paradise, number 13 by Percy Abel in our Trop 40.
Sitting in my office, I'm daydreaming about a place I'd rather be, where I can see the palm trees blowing in a warm summer breeze. It's time I get back to my island paradise. Seeing the snow falling from the sky, I wanna feel the salt on my skin. I wanna see the sand shift with the changing tides. It's time I get back to my island paradise. So pack the car, let's hit that road. 95 will take us down the coast. We'll cross that bridge and then we'll see our island paradise. I wanna see the sun go down. I wanna walk with you hand in hand on the beach, where I can hear the crashing waves. Oh, the sound makes my soul complete. It's time I get back to my island paradise. So pack the car, let's hit that road. 95 will take us down the coast. We'll cross that bridge and then we'll see our island paradise. Our island paradise. Our island paradise.
Islamorada, that is an island paradise. Percy Abel, number 13 in our top 40. Speaking of paradise, Key West, pretty good paradise island as well. These two fine tropical Americana artists and songwriters live down there. B-Man and Michelle. Brian and Michelle, Drinking Down in Mexico, number 12 in our top 40. For the week ending June the 9th, 2019.
Half a mile from south of the border, the sun rising over the sea. Been traveling all night, destination in sight. This is the place for me. Walking the streets of this old beach town, I found myself this cantina, an old hole in the wall. Man, it was small, but it was just what I needed. Well, I'm sitting at the bar, just minding my own, when this guy named Jose said, "You're not from here, let me buy you a beer. We'll chase it back with some tequila." Well, that night lingered on. Before I knew, the old sun sank into the water. Heard Jose say he's feeling no pain. Raise your glass and sing with me. Raise them high, vámonos. Hey, one more tequila, let it flow. I've got nowhere to go from here. Drinking down in Mexico. Now that old bartender was looking at me as if I had gone half crazy. See, me and Jose were just drinking all day, getting hammered and singing this song. Raise them high, vámonos. Hey, one more tequila, let it flow. I've got nowhere to go from here. Drinking down in Mexico.
the pace, even though I was seeing double. This rundown shack sure was packed, thanks to Jose Cuervo. Raise them high, vámonos, hey. One more tequila, let it flow. I've got nowhere to go from here. Drinking down in Mexico. Raise them high, vámonos, hey. One more tequila, let it flow. I've got nowhere to go from here. Drinking down in Mexico. Down in Mexico. Down in Mexico. Down in Mexico.
I bet they done some drinking down in Key West, too. Just heard from Crystal Carpenter. She's out and about with Donovan Lee Carpenter, and she just said things are sounding pretty good on the show. Well, it wouldn't be complete without this right here, and this is a brand new experience. If you have not discovered it, go to coolabrands.com. Listen to this.
This is Donovan Lee Carpenter. Dream, believe, soar, and fly. Cooler Brands. Together we can raise the tide.
There was a man named Peter Gantner. He boarded a jet airplane, and he flew across the country, his heart filled with disdain. And he saw a broken model he knew he just had to fix. And when he got home, he sat down with Doug and said, listen to this, friend. Dream, believe, soar and fly. Together we can raise the tide. Dream, believe, soar and fly. Cooler Brands, changing minds. They called up Jan and Jeff, and they called up Corey and Lynn, Deb, Michelle, Dodie, Steve, and Don, Heather, Morgan, Kathy, Sharona, Carolyn, Kelly, Michael, Love, and Dermot, Christy, Lynn, Tara, and Tori, Shannon with an A and Shannon with an O, Orinda, Bard, Lois, June, Tiger, and Candace, and Tony D. Hall. We'll keep it going till the last one's in, and we'll say, welcome, my friend. Dream, believe, soar and fly. Together we can raise the tide. Dream, believe, soar and fly. Cooler Brands, change your lives. They sat around the table with our future in their hands. And on that day in history was born our Cooler Brands. Dream, believe, soar and fly. Together we can raise the tide. Dream, believe, soar and fly. Cooler Brands, changing minds. Cooler Brands, changing lives. From our hearts we want to say, Peter and Doug, you're the best. But sometimes on Thursday's call, our patience you do test. But we know you're just a call away, no matter what the hour. You do not sleep, eat dragon spit. This is a royalty shower. Dream, believe, soar and fly. Together we can raise the tide. Dream, believe, soar and fly. Cooler Brands, changing minds. Cooler Brands, changing lives.
Wow.
Dream, believe, soar and fly. Together we can raise the tide. Dream, believe, soar and fly. Cooler brands, changing minds. Cooler brands, changing lives. Cooler brands, changing lives. Cooler brands, changing lives. Cooler, yeehaw,
KULABRANDS. Cooler Brands. Changing Minds. CoolerBrands.com.
Had to play that, folks, because those folks are going to be something special for Radio A1A and all we're doing. Absolutely. You know, we are in the tropical American location known as the Florida Keys, and there's a bridge called the 7 Mile Bridge. Jim Asbell and the Tropaholics, they have written a song. They have performed a song called 7 Mile Bridge. It's number 11 in the Trop 40.
Singing my song at a bar, Islamorada. Found a waitress with a long gone look in her eyes. She was tapping cervezas, topping off pina coladas. But I could tell the smile on her face was just a disguise. She said, I need to be where the sand meets the sea at the end of this 2-lane road. So I packed my guitar, took her by the arm and said, come on, let's go. We were racing through the Keys, couldn't hardly see for the sunset burning in our eyes. So we found a place to park, hid out in the dark, watching that full moon rise. There's never been a moment so right as when we gave in to the night. I'll never forget what we felt, what we said, what we did. Keep the 7 Mile Bridge. She was Ray-Ban suntan, cut off jeans and a halter. Laughed and we drank and we talked about everything. I remember she spoke of a man left at the altar. 'Cause freedom meant more to her than a diamond ring. And she tried not to cry. She said our goodbyes, brave strangers in the middle of town. Then she let go my hand, turned and she ran as my heartbeat finally slowed down. Yeah, we were racing through the Keys, couldn't hardly see for the sunset burning in our eyes. So we found a place to park, hid out in the dark, watching that full moon rise. There's never been a moment so right as when we gave in to the night. I'll never forget what we felt, what we said, what we did. Keep the 7 Mile Bridge.
Greetings to everyone listening to the Trop 40 Countdown for this week ending June the 9th, 2019. And hello to all of our Facebook Live viewers, listeners, watchers, anybody curious about what the heck is going on today in the world of tropical Americana music. This is the official countdown of the top 40 of the tropical Americana genre, and you have tuned in for the final 10, the top 10 of this wonderful musical format called Tropical Americana. And now, at number 10 in our Top 40 this week, Jimmy Nash. Thanks again, Andrea, for the beautiful card. It is Jimmy Nash, Burritos and Tito's. Yes, indeed.
Well, she left me this morning, so at least I got the afternoon free. Yeah, she said it was her, but I'm pretty darn sure it was me. At a moment like this, a man needs some time just to think. And though the clock just hit 12, I sure as hell could use a drink. But this is nothing some burritos and Tito's can't fix at this place by the lake where the service is quick. With some good Texas booze and some Mexican food I can't miss. There's this bartender Manny, he sure understands me, and he's cheaper than my therapist. I'll tell you this from experience, yeah, this is nothing some burritos and Tito's can't fix. Well, it just takes a few shots and the smell of sizzling fajita meat. And then my biggest concern is if I need some extra guacamole. She'd say this won't solve my problems, but it's working out just fine for me. There may be no easy answers, but at least the chips and salsa are free. And this is nothing some burritos and Tito's can't fix at this place by the lake where the service is quick. With some good Texas booze and some Mexican food I can't miss. There's this bartender Manny, he sure understands me, and he's cheaper than my therapist. I'll tell you this from experience, yeah, this is nothing some burritos and Tito's can't fix. I think there's nothing some burritos and Tito's can't fix at this place by the lake where the service is quick. With some good Texas booze and some Mexican food I can't miss. There's this bartender Manny, he sure understands me, and he's cheaper than my therapist. I'll tell you this from experience, yeah, this is nothing some burritos and Tito's can't fix. Yeah, this is nothing some burritos and Tito's can't fix.
Jimmy Nash, Burritos and Tito's, number 10 in our Top 40 Countdown for this week. Alan Ronco up next at number 9, WRONKO. It's called My Wave, the number 1 wedding destination song for Islamorada in the Florida Keys. Good song.
I think I got it. As I watch the waves hit the sand, she's the answer for all the good that's in my life. No turning back now. Time to open up old souls. I never thought I'd see the sunrise as I stare so right into your eyes. And I could get lost sometimes, but I always realize it's your love, your touch, your kiss, that I just can't resist. You're my way, my way. You caught me by surprise. That sweet, beautiful smile, the warmth of your kiss. I never get enough. She crashes up to me when I feel I just can't win. I never thought I'd see the sunrise. It stares so right into your eyes. I could get lost sometimes, but I always realize it's your love, your touch, your kiss, that I just can't resist. You're my way. This boat will never go astray as long as I know you're here to stay. And no turning back. Love has found its way in this dreamer of the oceans. He's here to stay. For the one that stole his heart from the way. It's your love, your touch, your kiss, that I just can't resist. You're my way. Crashing into me. You're my way.
Alan Ronco, my goodness, my friend, what a great song, and what a great experience it is to see husband and wife, brand new, dancing to that song here in the Florida Keys in Islamorada, on the beach, at the moorings, at the Lorelei, at Pierre's, at all these gorgeous places down here. Up next, different kind of song, different kind of mood, but it's about that same moon that shines over Radio A1A and Islamorada and Port Aransas and Gulf Shores, and everywhere there's a tropical song playing. It's called Full Moon Over Paradise. It's number 8 in our top 40. The Tex Pistols.
Zips up as the sun goes down. Life's a beach in this seaside town. Shrimp on the barbie, beers in the fridge. The sky's ablaze, the tiki's are lit. There's a full moon over paradise. Just you and I under those tropical skies. There's a full moon over paradise. Old salted dog leaving high on the hog. Got my toes on the nose and my head's in the clouds. Lime, lemon, some tonic and gin. Toss me my boat and going right back in. There's a full moon over paradise. Just you and I under those tropical skies. Clear blue water reflects in your eyes. There's a full moon over paradise. Gentle breezes in the air, music and laughter, baby, everywhere. Sound of the surf lapping at your feet. I'm strolling along on this lazy beach. Something about the sound of the surf, something about the key lime desert. The moon goes bright on the water tonight. Steal a kiss when the moment's right. 'Cause there's a full moon over paradise. Just you and I under those tropical skies. Clear blue water reflects in your eyes. There's a full moon. There's a full moon. There's a full moon over paradise.
Coming off the Channel 5 bridge in Islamorada, just as you come in from the south, from Key West into Islamorada, the sight of a full moon on the Channel 5 bridge is just almost overwhelming. It fills the sky. And that song explains it beautifully. Go away, cloud, because we can't see any of those beautiful full moons. If there are clouds in the sky. This is a song that is the former number 1, and it's number 7 in our Top 40 this week. It's called, as I said, Go Away, Cloud.
Go away, cloud.
Mr. Jesse
I
Rice.
wanna see you when the sun comes out. I didn't fly all this way just to see no gray. Well, there's nothing to do when it rains on the island. Just sit back, no jive, smiling. Grab your guitar, drink from Patrick at the bar. Take a look around and remember where you are. Down in Hope Town, 10 toes in the sand. And everybody knows it's a mighty fine plan to just sit back, relax and unwind and be kind. And baby, wait until the warm sun shines. Go away, cloud. Don't wanna see you when the sun comes out. I didn't fly all this way just to see no gray. I wanna sit under a blue sky and take a little rum ride, soaking up the good life. So go away, cloud. Well, if you're feeling blue, let's get the jiving, kick off your shoes and go diving into the deep. Just you and me, find a conch shell and a coral reef under the sea. that's where we'll be, just waiting on the haze to be gone away, far away, and we can sing more songs on the ukulele like go away cloud. Don't wanna see you when the sun comes out. I didn't fly all this way just to see no gray. I wanna sit under a blue sky and take a little rum ride, soaking up the good life. So go away, cloud. Go away, cloud. All right. So go away, cloud. Don't wanna see you when the sun comes out. I didn't fly all this way just to see no gray. I wanna sit under a blue sky and take a little rum ride, soaking up the good life. So go away, cloud. Go away, cloud. Turn around and never come back. Go away, cloud. Go away, cloud. Turn around and never come back.
That's from Pirate Sessions 4, Jesse Rice. Here on Radio A1A's exclusive Top 40 countdown of the the Tropical Americana format, also known as the Trop 40. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Gosh, a bunch of you are on Facebook Live right now and saying hello by messaging us. Thank you so very much. This is the number 6 song in our Trop 40 countdown, and she's all the way from Milano, Texas, and she is the queen of tropical Americana music. Her name, Brooke Graham. The song, Double Rum. Yeah.
Hey there, Captain, can I bum a ride? Other side of that island will be just fine. I don't talk much and my load is light. Ain't got a lot of baggage, leaving it behind. Leaving it behind. Breezes blowing through my sails. How long I can stay, it's hard to tell. Collect them smiles, leave the seashells. Always pick a bad fish by the way it smells. You can always tell. I've been a runner, a gunner, a friend to some, jack of all trades, master of none. I love by the moonlight, live by the sun. If you're buying a round, make mine a double run. I can't remember my first sunburn. Another one of those lessons we all have to learn. What goes around comes around, kindness returns. Good friends are a blessing, have to be earned. Good lessons to learn. I've been a runner, a gunner, a friend to some, jack of all trades, master of none. I love by the moonlight, live by the sun. If you're buying a round, make mine a double run. Does this old boat have a radio? Could we put a little old school the sun. If you're buying a round, make mine a double run. Yeah, if you're buying a round, make mine a double run. Captain, if you're buying a round, make mine a double run.
What a great idea. Make mine a double rum, too, while we're at it there. Brooke Graham, Robin Tricker at number 5 this week. It just keeps on just hanging. Oh, gosh, what a great song this is. It's called Need More Bob. And by the way, Robin, thank you so much for sharing all the information about Need More Bob to your listeners, because they are voting like crazy in our Top 40 poll. And that's how the folks get here on this Top 40 countdown. It's the Top 40 poll. Mm-hmm. Yep. Need more Bob? I think so.
Can't find you, love one another. That's what Bob said to do. You're always in a hurry and you can't slow down, trying to scratch all the things off your to-do list now. But breathe in, breathe out, let your light shine through. Tell you what you need more Bob, need more Bob, need more Bob, need more Bob. Smoke it, and we'd be jamming with you. The world is pretty crazy. People stare at their phones, acting like robots and looking like clones. Not living in the moment. What are we gonna do? I tell you what we need more Bob, need more Bob, need more Bob, need more Bob. Get up, stand up, need more Bob. Shine through. Tell you what we need more Bob, need more Bob, need more Bob, need more Bob. Get up, stand up, we need more Bob. Ooh, yeah. Need more Bob.
Robin Tricker, Need More Bob, number 5 in our Top 40 countdown for this week ending June the 9th, 2019. I'd like to thank our three doctors, Dr. Bob McClellan, of course, who presents and produces our medical moments for Radio A1A and also our national and international news. Doc Flockerson, who is now a part of the Trop 40 countdown every week with his prescriptions for prescribed concoctions from all over the world. And he says, you know what you get when you put 3 Canadians in a room? You get beer. That's what you get. And finally, of course, Dr. Love from Cooler Brands. Thank you, Dr. Love, for sharing all of our Facebook Live information out there so that the folks are in the know of what's happening in the Top 40 countdown. Lots of stuff happening next week. We're going to have some announcements coming up. And, you know, I'm going over this week, and as I do a lot of the times, we go past the 3-hour threshold, but the music deserves it, my friends. Hi, Millie Marie Taylor and Shore Life Radio. You guys do a great job out there also making sure Tropical Americana and Trop Rock are featured wherever flockers are flocking and parrot heads are partying with a purpose. Next up at number 4, a very wonderful song and a change of pace for these guys. Jimmy Payton, Michael Monarch. Jimmy, great vocals. Michael Monarch, the guitar player for Steppenwolf, and Shark on the Sandbar.
Sun real hot and the water is cool. Take a chance and get wet, but don't you play the fool. She's so smooth and so sleek, yeah, she steal away your heart. With those eyes I look through ya, but the deep they are so sharp. There's a shark on the sandbar, yeah, she's a real man-eater. They say at love at first bite, I say you better run for your life. If she catch you, she got you. Or down to Davy Jones lockup. There's a shark on the sandbar, and she's headed right for you. BMB, maybe it's all just a game. You think you can win, but the ocean is deep. Boy, I hope that you can swim. There's signs everywhere. You gotta watch out, watch out. She's coming your way. Don't you hear that people shout? There's a shark on the sandbar. Yeah, she's a real man-eater. They say it's love at first bite. I say you better run for your life. If she catch you, she got you. Or down to Davy Jones lockup. There's a shark on the sandbar, and she's headed right for ya. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out, watch out, watch out. There's a shark on the sandbar, and she's a real man-eater. They say it's not at first bite. I say you better run for your life. If she got you, she got you. Or down to Davy Jones lockup. There's a shark on the sandbar, and she's headed right for ya. There's a shark on the sandbar, yeah, she's a real man-eater. I'll say I love at first bite. I say you better run for your life. If she got you, she got you. Or down to Davy Jones lockup. There's a shark on the sandbar,
Payton Monarch Band. Number 4 in our Trop 40 countdown, Shark on the Sandbar. And as you know, Islamorada is famous for the Islamorada Sandbar. And gosh, they've written a song that might be the number 1 song in Islamorada, that's for sure. But it's number 4 this week. Number 3, thank you, Smidge, and thank you, Tim Sharon, for the thank you card and for appearing at Radio A1A live sessions. And Dewey wants to thank you too, even though he's an asshole. It's true. He knows that. We know that. But he's really good at programming a radio station and being a sound engineer at Radio A1A's Wednesday night live sessions. A Beach Ain't One is the name of our number 3 song by Tim Sharon. Enjoy it.
Off a time or twice. Man, it sure felt nice to tell him where to go. My girlfriend, she wants a ring. She won't settle for anything less than 3 carats of bling, bling, bling. So I left her up there in the snow. Now I'm on this island, fishing the pilings, happily wasting away. While sweet senoritas serve margaritas and both float around in the bay. I got 99 problems, but a beach ain't one. They'll never catch me, I'm out on the run. Yeah, 99 problems, but a beach ain't one. Life is good when you're chasing the sun. If they ever catch me, they'll be held to pay. I'll deal with that some rainy day. The snapper are biting, so I might just stay lost in this coconut rum. I ain't in no hurry to let myself worry about trouble that might never come. I got 99 problems, but a beach ain't one. I'm just chilling, having some fun. I got 99 problems, but a beach ain't one. Life is good when you're chasing the sun. I got 99 problems, but a beach ain't one. Living like mañana won't ever come. I got 99 problems, but a beach ain't one. Life is good when you're chasing the sun. Got 99 problems, but a beach ain't one. Watching bikinis ain't hurting no one. Got 99 problems, but a beach ain't one. Life is good when you're chasing the sun. Life is good when you're chasing the sun.
My good buddy, Tim Sharon. And Smidge, thanks again for that thank you card. That means a lot to us here on the radio station. Now we're down to our top 2 in the Trop 40 countdown for this week ending June the 9th, 2019. We call it the Trop 40 because it's kind of short for the Tropical Americana Top 40. This is the official countdown for this musical genre, and it is our pleasure at Radio A1A and Cruising Country Radio and all of our A1A Media Network affiliates to bring it to you live. Yes, we are streaming live right now, and Facebook, kindly enough, allow us about an hour to stream this simulcasting out there for you folks who like to watch the foolishness here in my little studio as we count down the Trop 40. Without further ado, who have I not thanked today? Oh, gosh. Chip Bell, thank you very much for being a sponsor of Radio A1A. Your Jake Sullivan series is entertaining and means a lot to a lot of folks out there who want to escape to a Jake Sullivan adventure, and him and Mike. And he's kind of in trouble down with his latest, where is it? Cuban Crime of Passion. Also, thank you to Monroe County Bail Bonds. Everybody thinks that's a joke. It's not, folks. If you come to the Florida Keys, and especially Key West and Duval Street, without a little bit of somebody to back you up, those are the people. Monroe County Bail Bonds. Michael Marinelli, our real estate conch, thank you so much for making sure that all the folks that listen to Radio A1A have a chance to come live here in Paradise as well, if they want to. And he's the one to show you how it happens. He'll even take you fishing on his show Tight Lines. Whew, great new fishing show on Radio A1A. And also, thank you to Mayor Gonzo Mays. Oh, my God. I know she's in Australia listening right now. I want to thank you. You were the honorary mayor of Key West in the Florida Keys. You're representing the Gonzo way of life over there with the Aborigines and all the folks over there, the Crocodile Dundees. And I can't even imagine how they are reacting to you. But come back soon and co-host this show as you have in the past. And you folks that don't know who she is, go to Amazon and order the book, Damn the Carnations, Full Speed Ahead. She's a sponsor of this station, so I would like to offer up her product for you to try. That's for sure. And thanks especially to Catamaran Concerts, their concerts and their cruise that's going to be happening with Eric Stone down in the lower Caribbean, a special cruise. It's a bucket list that for anybody in the world to go on that cruise. I think I've covered everything. Thank you, Cooler Brands, for introducing me to you and to this guy at number 2, Mr. Donovan Lee Carpenter. It's called Another Beach Song, and it's number 2 in our Top 40 this week.
We've had Jimmy, the Beach Boys, and Kenny. I think old Zach Brown, yeah, he's on board. Sing about the salty air, where you can let down your hair. What the world needs now is another beach song. What the world needs now is another beach song. Something fun and breezy to sing along. Tell me about that coconut rum, the smell of shrimp and getting too much sun. What the world needs now is another beach song. Turn off the tube and the politics too. Don't want to read no more fake news. Prop me next to my favorite palm tree, where I can just do me. What the world needs now is another beach song. What the world needs now is another beach song. Something fun and breezy to sing along. Take a frown, turn it upside down. If you lost, you can always be found around a tiki bar, singing another beach song. What the world needs now is another beach song. Something fun and breezy to sing along. Take a frown, turn it upside down. If you lost, you can always be found around a tiki bar, singing another beach song. Around a tiki
amazing Donovan Lee Carpenter. Going to be a big, an amazing and wonderful cruise to Bermuda out of New York next year. Coming up next week, we will be introducing that opportunity for you to join us on the Donovan Lee Carpenter Radio A1A Cruisin' Country Radio Cruise to Bermuda. And now, ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado and absolutely no radio fanfare whatsoever, and it brings me unbelievable pleasure to do this.
Daryl Clinton.
And I'm going to do it one more time.
Daryl Clinton.
And maybe 3 times.
Daryl Clinton.
That is the name of the artist that holds the record for #1 songs on the Trop 40 from the beginning. He fessed up to 18. This would be number 19, but let me tell you a story about this song. About a year ago, we went to Nashville to Trop, Flock, and Roll. There in Nashville with our host, Randy Moore, and his wonderful family of tropical Americana musicians. And we got to meet a couple of, we got to meet a lot of really good recording artists and just plain famous people from the country music world. And we got to introduce to them tropical Americana and trop rock at the time. And up walked this couple. They're called the Hullets. And the Debbie and Bill. Debbie plays bass, which I'm a bass player, and Bill is probably one of the most accomplished studio guitar players in Nashville, always wanted for sessions. And there is Daryl Clinton, who is a former nominee for Vocalist of the Year, New Vocalist of the Year, and in that country music genre, with his song Lonesome 772. Oh gosh, I never get the numbers right. Well, anyway, it's a famous song. But Daryl, as you notice, I've been telegraphing the #1 song all this show because I'm wearing a Daryl Clinton hat this afternoon. But the two of them got together and they decided to write a song called Tropical Life. And it absolutely, when it hit the charts, I knew when it hit, it was going to be an amazing song because Bill and Debbie and Daryl all put their talents into it together, and all of their fans and the amazing people that support those people got on the Trop 40 poll, and they voted like crazy, which is what you're supposed to do. And it got airplay, and it got more airplay, and it just grew and grew into a really great song in the tropical Americana genre. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, our #1 song. I've gone on too long. I'm sorry.
Daryl Clinton.
One more. Tropical Life.
Got a tiki bar out behind my house, a swimming pool where we hang out. I got a little girl, she's my wife. Summer's here, tropical life, and we dance out in the moonlight. We laugh out under the stars. What a lovely place, you should see it. You can come there as you are. That's how it is. There ain't no strife. Easy loving, tropical life.
When the only thing you got on your mind is the evening breezes and the summertime. That's when you know you're living right. Stretched out in a hammock on a perfect night. So we dance out in the moonlight and we laugh out and you can come there as you are. That's how it is. There ain't no strife. Easy loving, tropical life.
Got a lot of love in my little town. Stop by and see me, and I'll show you around. We'll drink to the good times and wish upon a star. And crank up the music at the tiki bar. And we laugh out in the moonlight. And we dance out under the stars. What a lovely place, you should see it. You can come there as you are. That's how it is. There ain't no strife. Easy loving, tropical life. That's how it is. Man, there ain't no strife. Easy loving, tropical life.
Easy loving,
tropical life.
Tropical life.
You have been listening to the official countdown of the Tropical Americana Top 40 right here on Radio A1A and simulcasting on Cruising Country Radio. It is the June 9th Top 40. I'm Harry T., and it has been my pleasure to host this amazing countdown of independent singer-songwriters in the Tropical Americana music genre. Thank you, Facebook, for allowing us to be on for more than an hour or so. And thank you, YouTube listeners, for staying with us the whole 3.5 hours of this amazing, amazing party we call the Trop 40 Countdown. Thank you to our sponsors who I've mentioned over and over again, but Chip Bell, Michael Marinelli, Terry Ray from Catamaran Concerts, Mayor Gonzo Mays, the folks at Monroe County Bail Bonds, and all the folks that make all this possible. Thank you so very much. Be back next week, of course, with our brand new Trop 40. And, of course, listen in all week long to the Florida Keys Real Estate Show and the Real Estate Guys, and also the Radio A1A live sessions. We'd like to hope that possibly Mayor Gonzo Mays will be back with us next week. I will see you later. Take care.